Hi guys, this is George from MMORPG Center, and today we're gonna talk about Stronghold Kingdoms, a massively multiplayer online and real strategy game with a medieval castle building theme. Developed by Firefly Studios, it is based on the popular and classic Stronghold series. In the addition to the central theme of castle construction and design, the game incorporates a variety of architectural, economic, military, agricultural, mercantile, industrial, and political elements which challenge the player's ability to prioritize direct flow and resources and administrate their holdings in a manner of a medieval landholder or a noble from the past. Your success is not entirely predicted upon the ability to defeat computer-generated enemies, but also upon the teamwork with fellow players. You begin relatively alone, one village amongst others in a single parish. From this beginning, strategic decisions are made and dialogue established with fellow parish member, which introduces you to the social aspects of Stronghold Kingdoms. Players can aim to be the steward of the parish, but it depends on the rank and the votes received. When two or more players wish to be steward, they can now negotiate to decide who will take control of the parish or take it by force, raising out the opponent village from the parish. If theology is researched, then monks can be deployed to infiltrate the parish and influence the final vote. When the successful candidate becomes steward, they gain control of the parish army along with the ability to set taxes and build the necessary guilds to improve the life for all the villages in the parish. At first, it seems the game is very similar to generic browser games, but once you advance in ranks, you'll notice that it's much more complex and enjoyable. For example, you can play it casually, like a browser MMO game, or you can actually play it like an active game, because on the map something always happens. Enemy computer-generated lairs are spawning every few minutes, undiscovered resources that require scouts to forage, siege camps that spawn every few days to attack your castle, the need to trade extra resources or buy. Once you have the basic tools, you will notice that there is so much to do if you choose to do them. If you arrive at first at these points of interest, you will receive honor, which is the most important currency in the game, which is used to advance in rank, which in the end nets you research points. There are also quests, which can also spice your gameplay by providing rewards. The research is split in 4 categories: industry, military, farming and education. With the help of these categories, you can improve just about anything related to your village, from castle, troops, along with new buildings, production increases, acquire new entertainment buildings, churches, and so on and so forth. The combat is not just a spreadsheet, it actually involves some strategy and tactics. You have a few types of units, ranging from archer, catapults to melee units like pikemen or swordsmen. These which can be used to attack the walls and keep the damage away from your archers on the initial charge. You don't have the direct control over your units, but you can choose where to deploy them on the battlefield. So you can deploy your most powerful units, tanks, in the front and archers close behind, and you can choose the direction to attack from, based on the idea that you take a look at the target and figure out what will be the most weak point to attack from, north, south, west. One of the most interesting features here, which I was thinking about it for years, is that you can see what happened in each battle even if you weren't online. You receive a mail with the battle results, and you can actually watch the replay to see what you did wrong. Maybe a tower was not in place, you should have attacked from another direction, and so on. A very good feature that makes this game better than most. Each village has a castle which is used to protect the village from computer generated enemy or players attacks. You can create your custom castle design based on the technology you have available, just like in the classic Stronghold game. Only that here you can make ridiculous castle designs filled with towers every few meters or so, which to be honest, I don't like it at all, but it works, it's efficient for defense. The game is free to play and the client is free to download, but as with most of the games using this model, there is an item shop where cards can be purchased. You also have the ability to purchase a premium account, which has the main benefit of allowing players to queue up and research additional buildings, and also give you global stats of all the villages you have and similar things. In addition, as a premium account holder, you can automate some processes while you are away, such as sending scouts to random resources or discover resources, but only in the area of your parish, so it's not something that breaks the game or gives a huge advantage. Unfortunately for breaking the balance of the game, the developers, ignoring that, already asked for a premium account, which is like $5 or $7 per month, which is okay. It is a good game, so they need money for servers updates, and it's a normal subscription model if you choose to pay for it. But the greed, as in all companies, they went further and further by introducing these cards which provide lots of benefits. At first they you just buy them with the in-game currency, and they are distributed into several categories, like cards for production, cards for defense, and they are random, so that's not bad. I looked at the interface and I say, okay, that's cool, doesn't bother me because they are random, you might get shitty cards. But then I saw the greedy menu, if I may, which is you can trade the cards that you don't want, and you receive, based on a slot system, card points. With these card points, you basically can buy any specific card in the game you want. So this breaks the balance of the game pretty much, but what can you expect? So yeah, this is a big no-no for the game, a big minus for the game, but what can I say? I choose not to use them, but others, they will. Fortunately, one alone can dominate the game here, because most of the players are not playing alone, are playing in a group or in a huge group of players, like factions or houses. So even you have money and you spend like crazy on cards, and eventually you get some good cards for war or developing new villages faster, much faster than the average player. It gives you a huge advantage, and the developer seems that they don't care at all about it. I saw almost nothing on the forum, only a few players talking about this. So yeah, if you don't mind this, overall Stronghold Kingdoms is probably the most complete and interesting online RTS available now on the market. And if you're a fan of this type of games, you really should try it. Yep, that's about it, guys. I hope you liked the video. Have fun, subscribe, flame, like, you know the deal.